Hi, my name's Tim Brown and I work for GBR Rail Limited. Passenger train and toilets on passenger trains are notoriously difficult for the train operators to maintain. This has been a problem for a long time, but it's escalated since they've stopped dropping raw sewage onto the tracks. So now they have to manage raw sewage toilet waste. So our invention deals with managing that waste on the train, processing it, making it safe, and recycling the water, which solves several challenges for the operators in that they don't have to move the vehicles to specific locations to remove waste and top up with water every other day. ClearTrack, which is our new product that we've been working on for almost 5 years, uses our technology, which we call safe waste technology, to prevent operators and maintainers having to deal with raw sewage from trains. So the trains can remain in service for prolonged periods because the waste is processed on the train and it is converted to a harmless small amount of solids and clean water, which is recycled, which gives the train far more route flexibility so that it can visit places that don't have equipment that is required to carry out the otherwise routine maintenance of conventional toilets. There's two drivers for us. One is the obvious answer is an injection of cash to support the work to be done to move us further up the technology readiness scale. And secondly, to create a framework in a defined time to get from where we are to where we need to be. What was promised were all of the things, as well as the technical assistance, the commercial assistance that we felt we needed to get this product to market. We want to technically carry out testing in such a way and then demonstrate that to the international railway industry, with the hope that they will accept those tests and reduce their requirements for pilot testing. What we want to try and avoid is, we expect to have to do one set of pilot tests for one particular customer, but we don't want to do pilot testing for 10 customers because that pushes out the commercial returns from this project for several years. We want to use this venue and the resources available to us through this Clean Futures programme to convince the industry that this product is ready to go, or will be, at the end of this Accelerator programme. And also during that period, we want to make sure that we're keeping the key players in that industry aware of what we're doing, and we're whetting their appetites to try and get them to come along to the demonstration day to see it for themselves. So that's what we want out of this programme. As you can see, we're in a carriage, and we acquired this carriage, which wasn't part of the original plan, and we've modified it so that we can create an area to set up subsystems of ClearTrack, and the plan on D-Day is to show the waste from the toilet as it flows through ClearTrack and gets treated with clean reusable water coming out and safe biosolids from the solids point of view.
Yeah, the testing that we're gonna do is essentially dividing the solids from the liquids from the toilet. So we have our own system for artificial waste created in our labs. So the idea is to pass it through the toilet, divide it into solids and liquids. The liquids will be passing in different stages of filtration up to coming in a very good state of level of reusable water to get back to the train. The solids will be reducing an 80% of the mass into a complete dry material, which will be stored in our char box. We will be ready for collection later on. So the idea is to demonstrate the complete capabilities of ClearTrack, from recycling water to reduce waste.
Working with the facilities that BCIMO have got on offer, in other words, the rail area undercover with platform access, has allowed us to invest in this carriage not just for the demo day, although it's a big plus for the demo day, but to enter into an ongoing relationship in the medium term with BCIMO so that we can continue development of ClearTrack here, carry out further testing and further modifications as may be necessary, and then invite people that we believe are ideal customers for ClearTrack to BCMI with their facilities. So we have a conference room, then we can bring them on here, show videos, and then actually demonstrate how it works. So yeah, BCMI have enabled that, which we see as a real advantage for us in the next phase of bringing ClearTrack to market. At the end of this program, Clean Futures, we have achieved the aims that led us to join the program. We have moved ClearTrack forwards. We've met and developed relationships with a new supply base, and we've built a working prototype. And at the same time, we have developed some, but not all, marketing material to support the promotion, the early stage promotion, with the view that the next stage will be to work with a potential end customer to pilot the system in passenger service. Following the completion of this program and hopefully securing a pilot, the business is looking to deliver first commercial contracts within the medium term, which will hopefully allow us a managed, steady process of ramping up production capacity. For example, pilot quantities, we're probably talking 10. But if you consider HS2 as an example, that the first fleet will require over 400 toilets. Now that goes from a pilot of 10 to 400. Now that could happen very quickly. And then the next problem, which we want to have a solution for before it becomes a problem, is how do we ramp up to those sorts of quantities? So it will be, in the medium term, it will be getting it out there, securing some commercial business, and then building capacity to satisfy the global railways. As far as the benefits to general railways industry, there are two things. We've always seen this as an international product. British Railways, it is essential for us to have a customer base in our home market. And what this will do for Great Britain is allow it to be an exporter of new technology which ticks a lot of sustainability boxes, like weighting, reducing health hazards. So it will allow the industry to stop some of its practices that it would rather not do, that employees don't really want to do, that have to be done in antisocial hours, that present health and safety risks. So it will remove those tasks from running the railways, passenger railways, and it will also reduce their dependency on freshwater supplies and on connection to main sewage networks, in themselves a scarce and overly used resource, certainly in the United Kingdom, but also other countries, developing countries particularly, might not have those resources available in any event, and ClearTrack doesn't need them. So it allows railways to grow into areas around the world that they perhaps would not have been able to do and provide services that passengers want, i.e. a toilet.